Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for a new video. This video is my Blu-ray haul for the month of April 2019. So quite a few titles. We're looking at maybe about 20 or so. Yeah, I know it's not a lot compared with what a lot of people buy, but I've become a little bit picky. Right. Do you know what? I've just noticed there's actually a basketball hoop on one of my neighbours'. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, right, let's get into it then, shall we? Right, okie dokie. First up, this was picked up for me to go into the Poundland bin. Part of subscriber mail as well. And it's one of the first steelbooks I've ever received from Poundland. It's Seraphim Falls. Get your teeth in. Seraphim Falls. Seraphim. New is £2. Pierce Brosnan and Liam Neeson. A steelbook for £2. That's just stupid. I know there's an Avatar steelbook as well, but that is just ridiculous. So it looks like a good Western. Don't know anything about it. I've actually had to take it out of the Poundland bin just so that I could show you. So I'm going to have to shove it back in there again now. So that's Seraphim Falls. Next I picked up The Hurt Locker, which is a great film with Guy Pearce and Jeremy Renner. Oh, yes, baby. And Evangelina Lilly. Do you know what? Of course he is. I just realised Anthony Mackie's in it as well. Wow. Avengers Reunion. Fantastic. Yeah, it's been quite a while since I've seen it. But it's a really good film. I did have the steelbook, but I sold that a little while ago. But I'm glad that's back in my collection for £2. What else we got? Oh, yes. This is part of my getting my Taken collection back as cheaply as possible, because I had 3 Taken steelbooks and I sold them all. I sold all 3 of them for about 30 quid. I think it was 30 or 35 pounds. And I've repicked them up from Poundland for 6 quid. So, bargain. I know really Taken is really the only one that's worth having, but I'm kind of a completist, so I've got to have the other 2 to complete it. They're all right watches. They're all okay to watch. They're not brilliant, but I don't mind them. So that's Taken 1. And then we have Taken 2, the harder cut. And why didn't I put that one in order? Where are we? Right at the bottom of the pile. And then Taken 3, extended harder cut, because a harder cut is not enough, it's got to be extended. Brilliant. So yes, all 3 Taken movies now on Blu-ray. Fantastic. Next one is based on the sensational bestseller. Funny, moving and truly inspiring, you must see this film. The Help. Does look good. For a moment I thought that was Taylor Swift. Yes, looking forward to it. Don't really know too much about it, but it's a #1 bestseller from the New York Times. Olivia Spencer, so that should be good anyway. Yeah, fantastic. Next up we have a film. This is kind of like a quirky one, you know. This is kind of like one of those weird ones. It kind of also reminded me a bit of The World's End. The Nick Frost and Simon Pegg. That's the second time I've got his name wrong. This is the End. And Emma Watson's in this as well. Yeah, good cast. Danny McBride, Seth Rogen, Jonah Hill and James Franco. It's kind of like, it is a laugh out loud kind of comedy. It's like end of the world volcano and earthquake in Los Angeles, and they all sort of like have to sit around in this house. It's kind of a weird one, but I did enjoy it when I first saw it. Next up, we have an animated one from DreamWorks, Megamind. Now, I've already taken the foil off this one. I have got Megamind 3D, but I just believe it might just be the 3D disc. I'm going to have a look. So I thought, why not pick up the... Oh, yes, no, that is right. This also comes with a DVD. I've taken the Blu-ray disc out and I've put it in my 3D case. So, yes. So I'm not bothered about the DVD on that. Brilliant film. Fantastic film. Tom Hanks. Had to pick this up. Missing from my collection. I've got Shawshank Redemption, but I was missing The Green Mile. Absolutely fantastic prison drama. I had to pick this one up as well for £2. I sold my steelbook. And I'm not sure about the clear case on this, but it's Ghostbusters, the women edition. The women edition. But this is the extended edition with 3D. So I don't actually hate this film as much as a lot of people do. If you can get past Melissa McCarthy, then you're all right. Okay, another 3D one. Comes with a really nice sweet lenticular, a slip with some spot gloss and some embossing. Walking with Dinosaurs, the 3D movie. Look at that. Look at that shine. Really nice. I don't think I've ever seen this film. It kind of like looks a bit like The Good Dinosaur, Pixar's The Good Dinosaur. But yes, I am looking forward to seeing that. The last Poundland one is a double one, which I picked up. It's literally £1 each. It's a shame these aren't in 3D, but I've got the collection, so I'm happy. It's Clash and Wrath of the Titans. Both films for £2. So yes. So I'm happy with that. I like double packs like this. Very good. Right, okay, so that's the Poundland ones done. So now we move on to CEX. And some of these are recent pickups. This one I remember seeing at the cinema ages ago. Oh, blimey, yeah, going back a couple of years now. Starring Melissa George. Lonely Place to Die. All set in like that. I think it's the Highlands of Scotland. With some climbers. And they find this like underground cavern. That's got this woman tied up in it. But it is a good film. I only ever seen it once, so I need to rewatch that one. Next one, I picked up a film by Luc Besson, which is 2011, and I've never heard of it. But it stars the lovely Michelle Yeoh. It's called The Lady. Heartbreaking, romantic and poignant. Moving, unforgettable and courageous. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing that, actually. It's in probably Mandarin. It probably is in Mandarin, which I've not got a problem with. I'm okay with subtitles now. Never used to be, but the more I watch. And then, of course, I had to pick this one up. This one, oh, bloody hell, it's getting dust all over it. This one was £2. I never did pick this one up. And I've been wanting to see this because this is one of those big Oscar winners that everybody talks about. And it's got a huge cast in it. 12 Years a Slave. Chiwetel Ejiofor. Or Chewy. And yeah, £2. Not bad. Got a really good cast. Lupita Nyong'o. Fantastic. Well, I'm going to save that one till last. Right. Well, the last of this batch anyway. Now on to some subscriber mail. These were sent in to me recently. Don't think I've ever seen this one. The Next 3 Days with Russell Crowe. Liam Neeson as well. So rental copy. And I don't know if you can see down there. It's actually a Blockbuster video sticker. So this was a Blockbuster at 43 Yorktown Road, wherever that is. If it's a rental, let's have a look, see what the disc's like. Surprisingly good. Fantastic. Yeah, never seen that. A shame. I miss going into Blockbuster. Next up we have a film with Jon Snow. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Kit Harington, and this is Pompeii, and this has got a very sweet lenticular. Not a bad film. This is kind of in the same vein as sort of like Gods, what was it called? Gods of Egypt, and kind of like 300 and Gladiator sort of thing. But that is a really good lenticular. It's been a while since I've seen that. And then we have a film starring Brendan Gleeson, which I have never heard of. But it's got a good cast. It stars Aidan Gillen from Game of Thrones as well, and Chris O'Dowd. Killing a Priest on a Sunday. That'll be a good one. Calvary. Yeah, I don't know too much about it. But it says it's nothing short of a masterpiece. As darkly powerful as it is darkly funny. So I'm always up for watching these, new films. It says it's a wickedly funny black comedy. I do like Brendan Gleeson. I think he's a very underrated actor. Okay, and then the last of the subscriber mail from the same person. 50 Shades of Shit. Starring Big Pauly and Pauline. Look. Ooh. I can't believe someone actually went to the trouble of actually mocking that up. That's fantastic. I'm going to get that framed. Fantastic. Okay, and now on to the big ones. So these are the mainstream releases. The next one I have is the Aquaman HMV Steelbook. I was originally going to go for the French one because it included the 3D, but I much preferred the design of the HMV one. Look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful design on there. So yes, this includes the 4K, the Blu-ray, and the digital download. Well, it doesn't include a digital download because I've taken that out. Love this film. Love this film. I haven't got the 3D edition yet. I'm going to hopefully pick up the 3D disc when it's cheap, possibly from CEX, and just slot the 3D disc in there. Talking of French, one that I did pick up, and this is a film that I've actually not seen, but I've been looking forward to seeing. And even though I have it on 4K, I'm actually probably going to watch the 3D version first. It's Mortal Engines. And this is the French release, which includes the 4K, the 3D in the same package, the Blu-ray and the digital. So yes, I am looking forward to seeing it. I know it's had mixed reviews, but I'll let you know if I like it. And then, of course, I was very torn whether or not to pick this up because I didn't get it at the cinema. There's something that I just didn't get about this movie. Everybody was raving about it, but I just didn't get it. So I thought, I'll pick it up cheap if I can. I'll give it another go. I'll give it another watch. And I was put off kind of by the 3D because I saw it originally in 3D. And I don't think the 3D was the best. Probably because the animation style. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah, there were several things on this that I just didn't understand. I just didn't get, you know, like Spider Pig and the funny Japanese looking character. Yeah, but I'm definitely up for giving it another go. Maybe I'll sort of like get more into it in the cinema room here. I might have just been having a funny day. Who knows? Okay, next one I picked up was part of the 4K reductions in the prices, because this was, I believe, 25 quid when it came out. And I picked this up from HMV for, I think it was £9.99, which is really good for 4K. It's Venom 4K. I originally had the Venom Blu-ray and I flogged that down to CEX for about, I think it was about 8 quid or something. But yeah, for £9.99 I definitely had to pick up Venom on 4K. And the last one, I don't know about this one because it looks interesting. It does look interesting. And this was a tenner in HMV. It's the kind of science fiction movie we need to see more often. Starring Pedro Pascal. A visually dazzling and thrilling adventure. Prospect. Kind of like reminds me of something like Alien and Moon and that kind of thing. And a bit of maybe Prometheus. But yeah, definitely up for this one. This does look actually good. Fantastic. So they are my pickups for the month of April. Hope you enjoyed my little video. Pickups of May, I think I've got about 8 so far. So we may be heading towards like about the same 20, maybe 25. I know we've got a couple of bigger ones coming out. We've got Bumblebee coming out in May as well. Fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it by giving it 2 thumbs up. Share and comment and all the usual stuff. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye, my friends.